Hey Frank, how's it going with you too? It's still spitting a little snow here. Frank, no ships this morning. One came by earlier, a federal ship downbound, but I wasn't able to get it. I'm still a little sore from my fall yesterday, but that'll pass, I'm hoping. I got to go out and throw some salt around on the sidewalks and on the driveway. So I'm waiting for somebody to come in and join, and then I can go do that real quick. Quick like a bunny. Hey Ed, how's it going? This morning, not snowing not right now, but every once in a while I see a little speck of snow come down. It's cold. It's 22 degrees here right now. Okay, Frank, the Inspire, you're gonna break it out, huh? JDS, how's it going? Gang, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run out and throw some salt around a little bit because it's, you know, it's bugging me, but I don't have to do that right now. Here comes Justin. Good morning, Justin. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm all right.
Can't hardly hear you. You got your volume down or your mic not on?
No, it's on.
Okay. Now, I heard you good and clear that time. How'd the bus go this morning?
I didn't go to work today. I had a couple things I needed to get done.
Oh, okay.
So I got to go back tomorrow though, because I got to go to a meeting tomorrow.
There's a meeting on Friday for the bus people, huh?
No, it's just for the people that got appointed.
Oh, okay.
We have to go in so they can get our emails and all that stuff and thing. What's up,
Okay.
Edward, JDS?
Good, good, good.
What's up, Jody? Hmm.
I'm going to if it's okay with you, Justin, I'm going to leave you in charge. I'm going to go out and throw some salt around because the ice is really bad.
Yeah, just be careful.
Yep. Yeah, I'm
My
still.
co-host, just in case somebody else comes in.
Yeah, I made you co-host, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you want me to make you host?
No, that's fine. As long
Okay.
as it's, I can let people in.
Boone, stop. Boone, stop. You've already been out. You don't need to go again. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Oh man. I'm still so sore from yesterday's fall. Oh man.
Now, I woke up last night in the middle of the night. My fucking neck was killing me. I think I pulled something in it yesterday. Well, I didn't go to work today because I didn't get hardly any sleep last night. Was that? I was up for like 2 hours with the ice pack on my neck.
Better put my phone around my neck. That's what saved my ass yesterday. Because when I was laying there, I pulled my phone out and called upstairs.
Yeah, just be really careful.
Yeah, a lot of ice out there. It's only
Well, if you're just putting it on the driveway, just get the bucket out, stand next to the side of the driveway, and throw it out there.
it's 22 degrees right now here.
What's up, Mark?
Take them.
Gotta be careful going down that damn ramp for sure. What's everybody up to today? How the fish doing, Mark? I heard yesterday when I was watching the stream, you added a bunch of fish to your tank. First couple of days are always hit or miss whether they're all going to take to the tank. Don't have no issues. Do you guys have a return policy? They used to let us bring them back. I want to say when Walmart had fish, you could bring them back within like 15 days after buying them. And they'd either give you your money back or give you a replacement fish. I know Pet Supermarket, they give you a 15 days on everything. Fish, guinea pigs, all that. Coming in, Mark, or what? I got one more week school, and then I am out for 3 weeks. For it. Gonna be nice. That's a little vacation. What I like about this job too is you don't have to. Yep, that's true. Problem is, though, is a lot of people don't do that though. They'll just buy fish and they'll fucking fill up the tank and just dump them in there without checking any of that shit. And I'd say for the most part, you could probably get away with it. Might lose one or two fish, but you're always taking a way bigger chance by doing it that way. Especially you don't want to, especially with the city water too, man. A lot of people will freaking fill up their tanks with that nasty ass city water, all them chemicals in it. You gotta watch city water, man. Like I said, this place over here, Pet Supermarket, Edward, they won't even let you buy it. Like if you tell them straight up, like they'll ask you, "Do you have a tank already?" And if you say no, they will not let you buy the fish until you take a tank. You have to either get a tank from them, or you got to go home for a couple of days, get the water right, and then they'll let you come back and buy the fish. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a second. There we go. What's up, Mark?
Yeah. No, I had the tank was set up last Sunday, so it's been a week and a half before I put any fish in it, and I put some purification tablets in it and some water treatment just to leave it and let the filtration system start working properly before I put anything other than the two existing Plecostomus that I had in.
Yeah, I saw 2 or 3 people get turned away when I was over there at the Pet Supermarket. They asked them, "Do you have a tank already?" They said no. Then they said, we can't sell you the fish till you have a tank ready to go." They said you got to have it, and they told them what they needed to do. They need to either buy a tank from them or get a tank. And they said you need to run the water for a couple days, then we'll sell you the fish. They refused to sell them the fish. They wouldn't let them just buy a tank right there.
Yeah, no.
That's what I used to do, Edward. I used to feed mine every other day. Yeah, because fish are one of those animals that'll just keep eating and eating if you keep dumping food in there.
Yeah.
They'll fucking kill themselves.
Yeah, I've just turned the lights on and put some food in.
That's what I love about Doug. I can dump like 20, say if I dump 20 crickets in his bin, he won't sit and eat all of them. He'll eat 5 or 6 and then they'll jump around in there for 5, 6 hours and then he'll decide he wants a few more. He doesn't sit there and just overeat, you know what I'm saying? He'll eat till he's full and then he'll just stop and then he'll ignore him until he's hungry again.
The fish I put in are only like 2.5 to 3 inches long. There's 15 of them. And the tank looks still empty.
Yeah, you definitely want to do that. Like I said, I was talking right before you came in, man, dumping that nasty ass city water in there, all them chemicals and shit, you definitely want to filter that out for a couple days.
Yeah.
So you go dumping your fish in there.
Purification tablets are good as well. They get rid of a
Yeah.
lot of the toxins. You got to get your pH level right, and your nitrates and your nitrites, and your
Yeah,
ammonia.
because the city water over here will have like chlorine and I
Yeah.
mean it's safe to drink, but it's just you can taste all the shit they put in there.
Yeah.
Like because they're trying to, filter it or whatever.
The same like water purification tablets you get for going camping, for doing stuff like that, work fine in a fish tank.
Oh, they
The-
actually do
They'll
that,
get rid
Edward.
of the chlorine.
They do free water. I was telling Edward was saying a good place will also test the water. They do testing there, where you can bring a little vial in and they'll give you a little vial to take home, and you
Oh,
can
I've got
bring it in and they'll put a stick in there, test it.
I've got a complete testing kit.
I bought fish from them about 7 or 8 years ago, and I had my last fish tank, and they did that. They tested the water for me. They didn't even charge me to do it. They just gave me a little plastic vial, said bring it back in and we'll test it. I said, all right. So what kind of fish did you end up getting anyway?
There's 4 shabunkins, 4 Sarasa comets, 4 red goldfish, and 3 yellow.
Okay.
I will be getting some more as soon as I can find some different colours. I want some black ones and some albinos if I can find them.
I was thinking about getting Sarah a little beta fish for her work. Put on her desk. They got some really nice little beta tanks, little like half-gallon ones.
Yeah, but I mean, betas are supposed to be warm water tropicals, so I shouldn't imagine you'd have that much of a problem in Florida, but here you've got to put heaters in the tanks.
Well, the one I was looking at, it had a little filtration system, and then it had like a little mini one, and then it had a little heater thing that goes in the water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. but it's really small. It's like perfect for a desk, you know?
But they still need enough room to swim around. I mean, a beta's about 3 to 4 inches long. And I'm like, yeah, they are solitary fish because they're aggressive little sods.
Yeah, they are.
That's why the common name is a Siamese fighting fish.
Yeah, when you go to the pet store, the one I go to, Pet Supermarket, they have them in dividers so they can't see each other. They got
Yeah.
them in little bowls.
Yeah, they
And,
attack each other. Yeah, very
yeah, so
terrible.
they got these little cardboard dividers they put in between the little bowls so they can't see each other. Yeah, Doug, man, now he has grown so much in like the last 2 weeks. He is a chunky little thing now. He's getting heavy. He's growing quick. I think around like February or March, I'll have to get him a bigger enclosure.
Boy, it is
Sunday.
icy out there. Oh man. I almost took another tumble. Ugh. Hey Mark, how's it going? Did he just join?
About 5 minutes ago.
Got no sound.
No, he was just talking a second ago. Probably doing something.
Oh man, am I cold. I didn't have any gloves out there.
It was chilly this morning here.
Yeah, it's like 20, it's 20 degrees here. 21.
I went outside about 3, 4 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep. My neck was killing me. I went out on the back porch and was holding the ice pack on my neck.
I see Ed has been chatting up the storm over on the chat.
Supper. Mark was telling us about his fish tank, the fish he got.
All the little fishies. You got this, Justin? I got a call for the bathroom.
Yeah, you ain't gonna tell me that. Just so you got to get up and do something.
Well, I took out clean out pills yesterday and they struck this morning. So this is probably round number 2. Be right back. Not right, but I'll be back.
What's up, TJ? You off today, TJ? Started getting makeup all over my fucking desk. Every day I come in here, fucking makeup everywhere. What's up, Ed? How's it going, man? What's in a bit, TJ? That could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So glad my neck is feeling better. Oh, just finishing up my coffee. Huh. You're on your way to the doctor's for your knee when you fell the other day. Oh, good luck with that. Oh, nothing. I woke up in the middle. I think I might have pulled something in my neck yesterday. It was hurting a little bit when I got home last night. And then, man, I was woke up at like, because I went to bed at 9 o'clock and I woke up probably around 11, dude. My neck was just, I don't know, right behind my head down to my back of my neck, dude. It just felt so fucking painful. It was like throbbing. But I already planned on taking today off, so I was like, I guess it was kind of good it happened last night. I put some ice pot, yeah, I put an ice pack on there for about an hour or two, and then I put some icy hot patches on there with the Novocaine or whatever it is in there. That really helped. I was finally able to go back to sleep. And I woke up again around like, I think I went back to sleep around 3 or so, 3 or 4. It was just fucking throbbing last night. It hurt. It was hurting really bad. Oh yeah, for sure, Edward. I mean, it could have been a jolt in the bus. I mean, it could have been anything. Yeah. When you're on the bus all day, man, there's at least 2 or 3 times a day where the bus driver has to slam on the fucking brakes because either somebody jumps out in front of them or something. And yeah, it could have been that. I don't know. When I got up this morning, I took a couple of aspirin. top of that. Along with the patches. But I can't take tomorrow. I have to go to work tomorrow because I have a meeting tomorrow, so.
Federal Minnesota downbound.
So I'm glad it didn't happen yesterday or tomorrow.
To the Bay St. Paul and Amy Lynn G is the John J. Bullen.
God, that tank is colorful. I mean, it's blurry right now, but it's colorful as hell. I can see.
Yeah.
You got that background blur on. No, it's the background blur on Zoom, I think.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
there
there
we
you
go.
go. Yeah, dude, that's nice looking. Did a good job on that. Very colorful.
Really big piece of driftwood down there. The fish seem to be liking it all right at the moment, anyway.
Did you buy the driftwood or did you go get it yourself?
The guy gave it me with the tank when I bought it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember you saying that the other day.
Yeah.
That shit's like I said the other day. That shit is expensive, man. When you go in the pet store and buy it,
Oh yeah, it is.
chunk of driftwood like that would be like $20-$30 at the pet store.
Yeah.
And where'd those rocks come from that are in there?
Oh, the rocks I had
Oh, okay.
in my old tank.
Traffic in the immediate area. The first downbound is the Mark W. Barker 1130.
Well, that
Edward
one
City.
actually plastic. He gave
Oh,
me
those
that. Yeah,
the
the two,
rocks are plastic.
the light grey rocks, the plastic.
Oh wow, they don't look like it.
No, they look pretty good, don't they?
Yeah, I thought those were actual rocks you like got from outside or something.
Yeah. But most of the other ones are stuff that I already had in the other tank.
Minnesota 1023. Light 23.
Edward likes your tank. He said, "Nice, Mark."
Uh-huh. Yeah.
BJ said, "Well done."
Thank you.
That's one of the funnest parts though about doing like a aquarium or something, trying to like get it set up the way you want it to look.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got these really cool castles over at the pet store, and they're fucking massive. Like you'd need like at least 100 gallon tank for these things, but they're so cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
These massive castles they got for underwater. I was half tempted to get one when I do Doug's big enclosure here in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Something that would be big that he could go inside. Because I mean, they're fucking huge. I mean, they're probably 1.5 feet on the base of them.
Turn the filters back on. I always turn the filters off when I feed them. That way they get a chance to eat it before it gets sucked up by the filters.
But see, the one thing I hate though is Doug comes from a desert environment. They don't make a lot of desert environment decorations for the tanks. I can't hardly find anything that's all like tropical or
Yeah.
forestry looking. They don't have a lot of desert scenery stuff. Because I wanted to do because I went with more of a desert theme for his enclosure, but they just don't have a lot of desert stuff for enclosures to make it look like a desert.
Well, as long as you've got like orange sand.
Well, I'm not using sand right now because I was told when they're babies not to use it because they'll try to eat the sand because it's got calcium in it. And they like the calcium.
It is. It's made up mainly of shells. Yeah.
So they said, but when the dragons get older, it's okay. But when they're babies, like small, it's not good to use it with them.
You go on eBay, see if you can find some. Well, you can find lots of different rock formations that you can put in there. I'm sure you can find a plastic cactus.
He's got some some plastic cactuses in there now. I did get off of Amazon to kind of give it more of a desert theme in there.
Yeah. But yeah, somewhat like a dead tree. I mean, you don't get much in the desert, do you? Really?
Not really, no. Bushes and a few trees here and there. I mean, like where I grew up in the desert, there was like clusters of trees here and there, but not very many, you know. You might have like a natural little cluster of them with like 20 or 30 trees that are in a little cluster together. But then there ain't shit for 2 miles, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people had trees in their yards that they put on their property, but
Yeah, some tumbleweed.
because some people's yards, I mean, like my dad's yard, when you went into his property, it was like you were in a whole different environment. It didn't feel like the desert because
Yeah,
he had it all grassed in and everything, you
get a cow's head skeleton.
know.
Oh,
Another nasty day in Michigan.
What's the temperature here right now? 62 degrees here.
Here comes TJ. He must have dug himself out of his bowl of cereal.
He was drinking coffee.
Wipe your forehead. There's some milk on there.
He's too good to drink his coffee on stream.
So why do they call it? What do they call it? Driftwood? Does it like drift or something, or like?
Yeah, as wood flows down whatever waterway, it bumps into other things. It bumps into anything, and pretty soon it's just a piece of wood, like all the bark
I
is
know like
everything else.
a lot of people, like I know a lot of people, like when they find it, like they'll make things out of it, like carve it down or whatever, and cut it
Yeah.
up and make drinks out of it, which is pretty interesting.
Well, the shit's expensive too. There's people that make a business out of going out and collecting it and reselling it. You tend to find driftwood on beaches, a lot of beaches.
Yeah, yeah. It's like kind of like soft, or it's like kind of soft, like.
you've got to boil boil all the salt out of it if you're using if you find salt stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, just if you go to like our store here where they sell it, like just a one piece that's probably about 14 to 18 inches long and about maybe 3 inches wide. That can cost you $25-$30 just for that one little piece. That shit's
Yeah.
expensive. And it's not easy to just go out and find it yourself because you got to know where to look for it. Edward wants to know, Mark, are you familiar with Father Fish's YouTube channel? Father Fish.
No, I don't think so. I will check that out later.
Put a link in the chat, Edward, and I'll send Mark the link. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. That one might be easy to find depending on how many people got that channel name. Okay, I found it. Is that really an older guy, Edward? Looks like he's about in his 60s or so. What you doing today, TJ?
No, I'm just chilling until 2 o'clock.
You got to go into work later?
Yeah. I took a little mid-morning nap for a little bit and just woke up and just finished my coffee.
I got 5.5 days left tomorrow and next week. It's a half day Friday next week. So I'll get home early.
No,
next week.
there you go.
I love early release days. Some of the drivers hate it, and I'm like, I don't know why. You get home like 2-3 hours early. I don't mind it at all. It's because they want to go home and nap, and I'm like, well, fuck, dude, you're gonna get home 2-3 hours early and take a nap when you get home.
Yeah. Do you ever watch that show Workaholics?
No, I don't really
No.
watch a lot of regular TV.
Um,
Father Fish does all natural aquariums, nothing artificial. My aquariums follow his methods.
Yeah,
So he does
I didn't want to put natural plants in there because you end up the goldfish eating them all. Plastic ones will do. They look all right.
Yeah, I saw a guy when I was in there about a week ago getting crickets. He was buying a bunch of plants for his aquarium. He had like 5 or 6 of them. They had them in a couple bags for him. And he spent some money. I think he spent close to like 60 or 70 bucks for those.
Yeah, the plants cost me getting on for 40 £40. The plastic plants, and the fish cost me 60.
What's unregular TV?
Jody, what's up?
Yeah, you can find a live stream for just about anything, Edward, on YouTube.
Yeah, that's
There's my driveway, TJ.
Oh, wow. How
That's
long did that take
Ice.
you? How long did
That's
it?
all ice.
Oh, wow. You could probably, I know it'd probably take a long time, but you can get like a heating thing and whatever and melt all that ice away. Get like a propane tank and hook it up to a blowtorch and melt all that ice away.
There's
you
my
just don't
front
go
of, that's the
outside.
front of my house right there. That sidewalk
wow.
is all ice.
Like I said,
Damn.
or you just don't go outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is the stairs right here I fell down out of.
Oh, gotcha.
I was coming up here to get to this door, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps up, and I got to the third step up, and I started to go backwards, and I tried to grab a hold of the side of the house, and it didn't work, and I went right backwards, hit my head right about there.
Why don't you have any railings on those stairs?
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, man, he should have like a railing like in the middle or something to hold on to.
Well, at least on one side of them, it needs a railing.
Mm.
Was there a railing there at one point?
No,
Anything with more than 2 steps should have a railing. Just for that reason, so you can grab onto it if you slip or something.
W. Barker, 1130 for 11.
yeah, that's something I got to do.
Island.
Put a railing in there.
Shifting from Imperial up to the.
Either that or put a really big foam pad at the bottom of the stairs so that if you do
Either that, or get an inflatable pair of britches.
Get one of those, yeah, I don't know.
I hit my head though when I went backwards. Boom. And now my neck's stiff and my arms hurt and my back hurts when I walk. It just strained a little bit.
If I didn't need to
Yeah,
go anywhere, I wouldn't fucking be worrying about that damn snow out there. Just stay right there on my driveway.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking about is a lot of people walk on my sidewalk and you can't walk on the sidewalk there.
Is there that many people out walking even in this cold weather?
Well, yeah, because just around the corner is this local school.
Yeah. He's got 2 big old buckets of it, Edward. He just bought them like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, one's already gone. But what I did is I ordered it from Walmart. It turned up, it's the heavy granular salt, put out on the city. Before that, I had kind of a lighter calcium chloride type of thing.
Don't they have any kind of like liquid you can spray out on there? Get better coverage?
I don't know.
Is that lake frozen over? Is it like solid ice? Can you go out there and skate on it if you wanted to?
No.
Edward was saying they were experimenting with sand and an oil mixture up in Canada. I just don't know how environmental friendly that would be. Like, what is it? Where does all that oil go?
Well,
after?
sand and oil. Oil is just to hold the sand together so you could walk on it like it's a sandy surface, but it isn't going to melt any ice.
yeah, it's just
I
gonna,
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you do with all that when you're done with it though? You just leave it there?
You leave it there, and then what you do is you go out and you have to then brush it all off in the next whenever.
Yeah, but is that good for the ground around that area?
No,
So I'm saying, like, what kind of oil are they using? I don't know. That just sounds like a long-term fucking environmental disaster right there going on.
Oh yeah, between the oil and the sand or whatever you're talking.
Well, not so much the sand, just the oil, like oil sand mixture. It just doesn't sound any type of environmental friendly. It
Yeah.
sounds like something in like 20 years are going to be facing some devastating environmental disaster because of it.
Yeah, that all the oil's going to start degrade.
Yeah.
The oil will degrade the tarmac.
and if
Well,
anybody
Don
walks
said-
by smoking and throws a cigarette on the ground, you're liable to get a flame out.
So, Don said, skip the sand, just throw a bunch of vegetable oil out on the sidewalk.
Yeah, make
One
it
way
even
to do
slippier.
Yeah, vegetable oil is slick.
Yeah, on the sidewalk because it probably just fucking beat right off the ice.
What was JD talking about? Canadians are 40 what behind? 40
Years.
oh, years. Oh. Typo.
I'm just going by what fucking Ed said that they were using some kind of oil sand mixture. Like I said, it just sounds like that wouldn't be good in the long term. Better off just spending a bunch of money and heating your fucking roadways, I guess. What's really trippy is if you ever seen that asphalt that like sucks water up, they'll dump like a 5-gallon bucket of water on it and it just disappears.
No,
Yeah, it's
I haven't seen
open.
it.
It's called open textured bitmap. They've started doing some of the roads and the motorways with that over here so that it doesn't puddle.
But what does that do? Does that end up causing problems with the water just pooling underneath the roadway? Or where does it go though?
It just drains through and
Like out
goes.
the sides?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. JD said they used to do sand here. It was a mess. Yeah, I can imagine. And if it's not a sand that's like native to the area that they have to get from somewhere, that's probably not good in the long term either. Dumping thousands of pounds of that every year.
yeah. They just use rock salt here.
Well, unless they can come up with some kind of tire material that doesn't slip on ice. I don't know if that's possible, but
No, not really.
I only ever hit black ice once, and that was some.
Damn it, Boone just got
Scary
out the
shit.
door.
Oh,
All right, well,
God.
go get him.
He got out again? Shit. Isn't there like a fence in his backyard?
Well,
No,
no,
it's
he
the
gets
front
out the
and
door.
back.
I opened the door to throw some peanuts out, and he shot right by me.
Damn. Let him out in the backyard, not the front yard. What the hell?
He didn't let him out in the front yard. He shot it. Paul opened the door to throw peanuts out to the squirrels, and he ran between them.
Damn.
That's why. That's why I've told Paul to put him out back before he opens the front door.
Yeah, exactly.
One of our cats does that. He'll fucking hide, dude, and he'll wait till you open that door, and he'll haul ass out the door.
Yeah.
Every fucking time, dude, Sarah's freaking out because he's outside. I'm like, he doesn't want to be indoors. If the motherfucker wants to live outside, let him live outside. I'm like, all you're doing
So
is
he's
pissing him off.
he's an indoor outdoor cat.
Yeah, I mean, my cat loves going outside, but she'll always come back in again.
Yeah, he'll do that too. He'll randomly come back in, but he likes to, and he doesn't really go anywhere. He just kind of sits in the backyard with the dogs, but she freaks out every time he gets out.
Mm.
I
And I'm
reckon
like,
she goes wandering, but she'll always come back again.
and I'm just like,
When,
you know,
when
if
we
you want,
first, when I first got Precious, Ripley disappeared for a week, but she came back.
I mean, for the most part, if you're having an issue with like that with a dog, if you get them properly trained, especially the younger they are, you can mitigate that issue. But with cats, if a cat wants to get outside, it's going to get the fuck outside because they're fast as hell. They'll wait till you open that door up and then they'll just bolt right between your legs and they'll be gone quicker than you can do it, than you can react. He just does not like being in the house. I told her, I said, if he wants to stay outside, let him fucking stay outside. Just put food and water out there for him. I said, he never wants to be in the house. He's always wanting to be outside. I was like,
Yeah.
all you're doing is forcing him. You're like locking him up in like a prison as far as he's concerned. And he's fixed and everything. So it's not like he's going to be running around fucking pumping every neighborhood cat that's outside.
I don't have a litter tray in the house. If she wants to go and do something, she'll go to the door to go out, and I'll let her go out and do it outside.
And that's true, JD. Said, imagine that you open the door every 5 minutes and your untrained dog gets loose. That is true. Shit, if I was Paul, since he has a basement, I'd just put an eye bolt right through the fucking floor and put a chain in there. Whenever you need to go outside, just put them on the chain in the house. Go outside, come back in, take them off of it. If you're not going to get
Yeah,
them, if you're not going to send them to a trainer, you got to do something.
knowing Paul, they'd be tripping over the eyebolt all the time.
Out the door if you open it. But if you leave the door open and he has the opportunity to walk out, he will. And he'll take off. But I don't really, he doesn't try to get out of the yard though either. Like he doesn't even do, we have a dog gate to keep him out of the kitchen. And he literally stands way over the dog gate. He doesn't even attempt to try to jump over it. He never has. Tyson, he'll fucking leap right over the damn thing like it ain't even there.
Knock it over or whatever.
Yeah, Bo could easily jump over it if he wanted, but he just doesn't. If it's in his way, he won't try to go or he won't try to go over it. It's just
Yeah.
there. So he's not really an issue with that. Tyson, I can walk Tyson out the front door. He'll stay right next to me. He won't go anywhere. I don't need to have a leash on him. He won't try to run off. He'll stay right next to me. And then if we're going to the car, I'll just let him out. He'll go right to the car and sit by the door and wait for me.
So he knows better then.
Because the only time he goes out front without a leash on is when we're going in the car and he knows he's going for a ride. So he'll run right to the car and sit by the door and wait. Yeah, I took the gate down a couple weeks ago to pull the big trash can back here so we could clean up a little bit of stuff in the backyard. And, we were bringing some stuff out of the house. We were kind of getting rid of some old stuff and throwing it out. So I just pulled the trash can around to the back of the house. Well, I put the gate back up. I forgot to fill the gap, get back in between the house and the fence post because the bottom of the house, what do you want to call it? The cement slab, the foundation. Yeah. It comes out about a foot or so outside past the house. So I can't put a fence post there because of it. So I have the extra fencing that I have, the big extra roll of it, I put in between there to block it. I forgot to put it in there. He got out. He was just sitting in the front yard. He didn't even go anywhere. Neighbor saw him just sitting out in the front yard. Came over and let us know that he got out. I had to run out there and put it back. He was just out in the front yard basking in the sun, sitting in the grass. All just needs to get like one of those clay pigeon shooters that you can just throw a bunch of peanuts on and just hit a trigger from in the house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And just Claymore mine the side of his neighbor's house with peanuts.
Ding.
There was one point his neighbors were getting pissed off at him for feeding the squirrels
Yeah.
as it was bringing a bunch of other animals around. That's why Paul keeps having problems with skunks every year or so.
He needs to quit doing that shit and save his money for other things and stupid bags of peanuts.
You feed other animals and it attracts, you feed one type of animal, it's going to attract other ones.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the problem Ron was having at his house feeding the deer, and then he started getting turkeys and everything else coming in his yard.
Yeah. But I think now he just feeds them the corn and stuff.
Oh, he was having an issue too with the deer coming up on his porch too. And then one of them, I think at one point they were going up underneath his porch and they were laying under there. So
Yeah.
he had to put some lattice down under there to keep them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul needs to quit buying them peanuts and
He's gonna do what he's gonna do though.
yeah.
I'm trying to talk him out of doing stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna buy that fucking Louis robot. I had a feeling he was gonna buy that. He's gonna
Yeah.
ask me all these questions about it. I was not surprised when I saw him.
Yeah, yeah. You had the feeling when he started asking you the questions. Like, I'm gonna buy one.
I knew he
I
was.
bet I don't think he even like uses it really.
I don't think he.
Has
I don't
it
know. He
even-
said he had. He
has
said he
it
hasn't
even-
even gotten it yet. I think
When
JD
does-
asked him yesterday.
When's it supposed to arrive or whatever?
I thought he got it yesterday or the day before.
He was supposed to, and I think JD asked him yesterday if he had received it yet, and he said it was still in Detroit or something. I think that was yesterday. JD asked him in the chat if he had received it yet. It's dead. I gotta charge that. JD said he didn't get it yet. Yeah, I didn't think so. Reminds me, I gotta charge this phone back up.
How far away Boone's at?
Dude, that dog takes the fuck off, dude. He goes halfway across the city.
Yeah.
I think he was found 2 blocks away last time.
I think the only way they can get him in is the same way I get Bowen. I think they have to get a car, somebody's car out there.
Yeah.
He'll get in the car once they pull up on him.
Yeah, I think he said one of his neighbours saw it and pulled over and opened the car door, and Brune jumped in.
Bo's only gotten out a couple of times in the past few years. Like, it's very rare. And both times it was one because somebody left the kids were doing something outside, taking something out from the backyard, and they left the side gate open, and he got out. And then the second time, somebody left the front door open when they were going out to get something out of the car, and he got out. But it's not a big issue with him. Like I said, it rarely happens. How come you ain't sleeping in, TJ?
I don't know. I don't know, just like I try to sleep in, but I
That's
guess
what I
like
hate.
my body clock and my back just kind of bothers me and stuff. I'm like, well, I guess I'll just get up. I took a mid-morning nap a little while ago and then woke up.
How can you take a mid-morning nap at morning?
I don't know. Like I just wake up and get my coffee and then I don't know, I just start dozing off and then I'm like, well, I guess I'll just take a little snoozeroo. I don't know. Mid-morning naps are pretty good, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to wait until mid-morning before you can take a
Yeah.
nap.
Isn't like mid-morning naps around like 9:30, 10 o'clock ish?
I don't know. I haven't got up by then.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. David said Paul needs to get SAZ to. So you put the hooks on the door, and then as you open the
oh
door
yeah.
up, it pulls it out.
Oh, that's a
That
pretty
is
good
a
idea, actually.
Well, it depends though. Will he leap over that though?
Yeah. But then
I
like
don't know if
when
he's a jumper or not.
Lean it up.
when Paul goes to open the door, I guess how are you supposed to
Yeah, how
guess
do you get out?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you'd probably be better off putting 2 of these on the door and stacking them on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Paul would be tripping over.
No, you can't trip over it. It's like it. So there's 2. I don't know if you can see the picture, Mark, but it's 2 hooks you put on the door, and
Mhm.
it's a retractable dog gate. So when you open the door, it comes out with the door, and then when you close the door, you can unattach it and then just open the door. So if you
Yeah,
put
but
2 of those on top of each other, then you definitely wouldn't be able to get out.
how does the does does the pulley does it stick or like how does it stand up like that?
It probably has screws or something. You probably screw it into the wall.
No.
Because I don't know. That's actually a pretty good idea. I mean, you could put a regular dog gate in front of the door too. Well, no, because his door would open from the inside. That wouldn't work. That'd only be if your door opened from the outside, which the house doors almost never do. Now, what he needs is one of those half doors where just the top open half. The top half opens.
Single door.
Yeah, that's what he needs. That way you can open the top half of the door and talk to people.
Yeah.
When he gets deliveries and shit, he can just open the top half. All right, hand it to me.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, they actually make those doors that you're talking about where they're like split in the middle and you just open like one half and like the other half or whatever.
Yeah, but usually you only see those inside. Like the only place I ever remember a door being like that was on the church when I was real young. They had one in the kitchen. Their kitchen door had that, and then it had a flat like base thing, like you could set stuff on, but you could have half the door open.
Yeah, like it had like a little bar or whatever.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. That's actually not a bad idea, though. It might be a good option for him as long as Boone don't jump over it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But that's really only too if you're opening the door to talk to somebody. Like if he's trying to go in and out, that's really not going to help because he'd have to disconnect it every time he'd want to go out the door. And that's normally what he's going to do is he's going to go out the front door when Boone gets out. So what he almost needs is a fucking one of those little hallways with double door. Come in, you close one, the other one won't open until the other door closes.
Yeah.
Like one of those hazmat. Did you get him, Paul?
Yep. The neighbor caught him over here. He comes to women, but he doesn't like men.
Sounds like a normal guy to me.
Yeah, you can tell he's a male, right?
TJ got loose in the neighborhood. He'd run up to any woman in a bikini. Come here, boy.
Well, I was in my truck driving down the street, and all of a sudden I spotted him, and he was meandering down the street over, and the lady came out, and I says, and she called him, and he came running across the street right to her, and she had him pinned up against the house until I got there, and then we put a harness on him, and then he wouldn't come for me. The neighbor upstairs came and took the leash, and he walked with her right on back to my car.
Justin was just showing us this thing that you could buy that at Walmart. You put it up against the corner of your door, and there's two hooks that you put on your door, and then there's like a thing that you attach to the hooks, and it slides out when you go to open the door, so that way Boone doesn't get out.
Oh, it was this right here, Paul. See, look. See, you get one of these.
Yeah. Well, see, I got this.
The hell is that?
This is a shock collar,
That ain't gonna do anything.
and it's for training.
Yeah, but that thing that Justin was showing is for like so he doesn't get out or whatever.
Yeah, but here it was. What I did is I just opened the door up and was standing in the doorway. He usually doesn't bother me, and I was throwing peanuts out to the squirrels, and he just right by me.
Well, you should put them in before you throw the peanuts out, put them in the backyard and then do the peanuts.
Yeah, that's right. Well, he's in the backyard now. I'm going to check him on him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but that's not the kind of training he needs. Though. Needs to learn how to sit, stay, like just
Yeah.
basic commands.
Get in the house.
You don't need a shock collar or even a collar that does a little buzzing. You don't need that to teach the dog that. You
Yeah.
just got to keep working with them. Yeah, you can teach any dog basic commands within a week if you really work with them. It's not that
Right.
hard, especially
Yeah.
when we're young dogs.
Get up there and lay down.
Aubrey taught Tyson how to sit and lay down, and then she also taught him how to stand on his hind legs where he stands straight up. And then he also does this thing where
Well,
she'll
in
tap her
Boone's mind,
chest,
the only thing I'm good for is to give him his dog food.
and then
He always comes to me when he wants something, but he doesn't come to me just to be my buddy, you know?
well, like
Yeah.
Aubrey will pat her chest with her hands like that, like pat her hands.
Oh,
with it.
like this.
Yeah, and then Tyson will run at her and then leap in the air, and then she'll catch him.
He's gonna kill me. You know, in this kind of
Maybe.
weather too, I don't need to be out tromping around. I found him. He was behind a house over off the alley across the street, and by the time I got to him, he shot around the house, and here it was. It was about 30, 40 yards to where I got to, and here I am clomping on this crusty snow. You know, it's like I'm thinking, oh, if I go down, uh-oh.
Just like Bo Kelsey, when we first got him, Kelsey taught him how to sit, lay down, and then he used to, like, when you went to go give him a treat or something, he used to snap it out of your hand, like, aggressively try to grab it, and she taught him how to do it. And now when you give him a treat, he just, as gentle as could be, he just grabs it out of your hand. She worked with him for like a couple weeks teaching him how to do stuff. Now, granted, I do have that problem too. If he gets out, he'll run. But as far as just basic commands, he's learned how to do stuff. I don't remember which dog that was, Edward. But yeah.
I think it was that the last one that it had. It was like a white looking dog or whatever. Like it was.
Yeah, why don't you have Boone go to training? Have somebody actually train him. I know.
Up for training one time, but they canceled it.
No, you canceled it. I remember that. Because you decided you didn't want the dog, remember?
It was like $250. Somebody's at the door. I can't go to the door because of Boone.
Well, let him out the back door.
Let's
And
go
out the
outside.
back.
Come on, Boone. Come on, let's go. Go out here. Come on. Boone, go outside.
Did you copy
Come on,
this
Boone.
check down at Field October?
Go ahead. Come on. Go outside. Watch.
Project Marty.
Watch.
I know Bo listens to me better than he does Sarah, though. Bo will go outside and he'll be in the backyard running around barking. Sarah will be out there yelling at him, get in the house, and he won't do nothing. She'll come in and be like, oh, I'll walk out the back door. I'll be like, Bo, get your ass in here. And here he comes, just trotting around the corner. He'll walk right in the house. Sarah gets pissed off every time he does that.
That's funny.
He'll be out there screaming at him, get in the house, and he'll be running from her in the backyard wanting to play.
Yeah.
I'll walk out there and I'll say something, and he'll just right in the house, no problem. First time I say it to him.
I think dogs are more like attracted to male voices than female voices or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe it's vice versa. I have no idea.
Well, like I've said before, dogs have pack mentalities, so
Come on, Boone. Boone, get in the house.
the same way Bo acts around, like when he's scared, he doesn't go to anybody else but me.
Yeah.
During thunderstorms and stuff, he has to be right by my feet, or he's gonna be up in the bed trying to curl up under the blanket next to me because he's scared.
And JD, he's like, probably the police. His neighbors probably called in
I
a
mean,
crazy old man wandering the alleys with no winter clothes on.
That was
dog,
a lady over there that saw him run by, and she wanted to know if I got him all right.
Oh.
dogs are the same way as kids, man. They're gonna, if you have a good household as far as the dad's the big in charge one, that's the ones the kids are gonna fear when shit hits the fan, right?
Yeah.
Dogs are the same way. They know who the biggest person in the house is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell Aubrey every time I'm playing around with her and she'll have something, I'll be like, give it to me. She's like, no, it's mine. And I'll be like, who's bigger, me or you? You. I was like, you better hand it over then. JD said I was part right. Like Bo's very much Kelsey's dog, and he loves Kelsey to death. But like I said, whenever he gets scared from fireworks or thunderstorms or anything, for some reason he just wants to be around me. He does not want to be with anybody else. He has to be right next to me the entire time. So obviously he feels more protected with me than he does anybody else. If I get up in the bed, he'll get up there and he'll crawl under the blanket up next to me and stick his head out the blanket. He's got to be curled up next to me.
Mm.
He turns into a big old baby during thunderstorms. He does not like them.
Yeah, I don't think any animal likes thunderstorms or whatever. They tend to freak
Tyson,
out.
dude. Tyson don't he give a shit less, dude. He'd be out on the
Well,
back porch and a lightning bolt will hit 10 feet from him. That motherfucker wouldn't care.
Yeah, my last dog, Mia, she didn't lightning and thunder and that kind of stuff didn't bother her. Boone, every little sound, he's just like,
Yeah, Tyson don't give a shit, dude. He's been outside while the neighbors were shooting fireworks off a house over, and I mean big fireworks, like big 1-inch, 2-inch shells. He didn't care. He didn't run. He didn't even flinch. But Bo, he'll take off fucking running. Bo's just a big doofus anyway. He's just in his own little world. I love that dog.
Yeah.
He's a very sweet dog. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body.
Now Bo's the smaller one, right?
No, he's the big one.
he's the big dog.
No, Tyson's a little prick, dude. You get near his mom or
yeah.
you get near Sarah or my youngest daughter Aubrey, and that dog will fucking show his teeth. He does not like anybody screwing with his mommy or his baby. That's the way he looks at it. Those are his girls, man. He gets so pissed off when I give Sarah, like if I give Sarah a kiss or something, he gets mad as hell. He doesn't like me messing with her. Like if I'll pretend I'm gonna like touch her, just touch her, and he gets pissed off and
Well, and you know that's
Start
strange
growling at
because
me.
you're the one that rescued him.
I mean, he doesn't ever like bite me, but he'll go "Arr," and he'll growl at me and he'll like jump at me. Like, don't mess him on. You know, he's big mama's boy. He follows Sarah. Sarah has completely stolen that dog from me. He's always on her butt everywhere she's walking in the house. He's right there at her feet. Sarah is his main person for sure. I mean, he spends a lot of time with me too, and he comes and plays with me all the time when we're laying in the bed and stuff. But Sarah's definitely his main person out of everybody, and then Aubrey's definitely his secondary. Like, God forbid you try to go in there and wake up Aubrey when Tyson's in the bed with her, and he freaks the fuck out on you.
What are you doing?
Bo could care less, bro. He walk in and he just fucking head bobbing and wagging his tail. He don't give a crap.
So,
Now I have seen Bo go after animals and the other animals in the yard, and get very aggressive. Like when that bird came in the yard fucking with Tyson, dude, he got really pissed off and went after it. But
how
other
did the
than that,
bird?
he's-
Was the door open and a bird flew in or something?
No, they were out in the backyard and this big ass hawk came in the backyard fucking with Bo or fucking with Tyson. I
Oh,
don't know if he was trying to grab him or what, but fucking Bo flipped out, dude, and went after that bird.
Don't you screw with my buddy.
Oh yeah, he wasn't having that. Now I don't know what Bo would do if some stranger came in the house. Honestly, I don't know what he would do. But I'll tell you what, he's got a hell of a that dog is strong. That dog is nothing but muscle.
Now, does he ever bark?
Oh yeah, he's got a really deep bark. Yeah, but he's very strong though. He's a very strong dog.
So you wouldn't categorize him as all bark and no, doesn't walk the walk?
I don't know, to be honest, because he's never been in a situation like that. You don't know, honestly, you don't know what dogs are going to do until they're in that situation. Because when that one news station was doing that, they were doing a story about what would your dog do if a robber came in the house, right? And they picked like these 10 random people that had dogs in their house, and all of them said, "Oh, my dogs would kill somebody if they walked through the front door." Well, they had the people sit on their couch like they were just sitting normal, and their dogs in their living room, and then they had somebody come in with a dog suit on and pretend they were coming in to rob the house, and most of the dogs took off fucking running, didn't even try to attack the guy. And
Wow.
the people were real surprised about their dogs because they just assumed their dogs would protect them. The fuck they did. Most of them took off running.
Head for the hills, huh?
there's an intruder! Run for your life!
Let me see if I can find that news story. It was pretty interesting.
It's pretty. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty interesting test.
I think this is
You know, I love Boone to death, but he doesn't listen to me unless he wants some food or he wants to go in or go out or whatever. But he does come and curl up next to me while I'm at the desk, and
yeah, here we go. I'll just play a little bit of it.
Out to see for himself.
Hi, babies. Hi.
Not only did Echo and Toby hardly bark, they greeted Omri like their long-lost friend.
What?
They're wagging their tail.
Yeah.
Are you surprised by this?
Yes.
Bye. Thank you.
With very little resistance, Omri was able to walk out, fake stealing several items.
Got some good stuff.
Didn't go so well.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
They look like baby bags.
Plain clothes. I don't think that they would have done anything.
So we sent Omri back to see if Toby and Echo would act differently if her grandson Trenton was inside.
Come on, kiddo.
But they greeted him happily and didn't even mind when Trenton and our intruder walked out the door together.
My possessions could be replaced, but if somebody took Trenton, he couldn't be replaced.
Now we go to Portland.
I'm looking to see almost like their facial expressions in a way.
John Hickman and Lauren Percario are curious to see what Truffles, their pit bull, and Chiba, their Vizsla, would do.
Okay, here we go.
The second Omri walked in the door,
Hi, babies.
Hey.
Hi.
he easily led both dogs outside
Let's go outside. Let's go outside, babies.
and was able to steal cell phones and a wallet.
This one's yours, and this one's probably yours.
oh, Tanya.
But the second time around, when Lauren and her son were inside, Chiba didn't put up much of a fight.
Hello.
but did stay by mom's side to protect her.
A little surprised, but you know.
So far, we're 0 for 2.
I think they're going to the dog door.
Will our last family be any different?
Stay.
The LeBrons from Gresham are especially curious to see what their dogs would do, having been victims of theft. Someone stole 2 of their expensive bikes.
Someone just stole it.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Then, non-stop
Hello.
barking once Omri starts walking around, especially by
Okay.
Downs, their Malshi.
Okay, so you've been robbed before, so your conclusion to that is to get a small little ankle biter?
I gotta work at 4.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Really?
That's crazy.
Like, if you're worried about getting robbed, why the fuck would you get? Dude, because I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
you have one big dog, and then you have like a little ankle biter or whatever right there.
I'm just saying, if that's what you're getting, I don't know, dude. Like, if anything, you get yourself 2 big ass German shepherds or something.
Yeah, if you had stuff stolen before.
There was another one though, another news story that they did. I want to say it was like, might have been like 60 Minutes or one of the bigger networks that did it, and or one of the bigger shows. And some of the people actually thought their dogs were aggressive. Turned out they didn't even give a shit. There was one, because I remember the one, there was an old lady, and she thought her dogs would protect her if she was being attacked. And the guy comes through the front door and pretends to attack her, and the dogs didn't fucking do anything. Took off running because they were scared.
That's crazy.
Oh, dude, I was out at PetSmart the other day, and I was waiting for it to open so I could get some crickets, because sometimes I stop there on the way home because it's right there by the bus yard. And I was waiting. They were opening up at 9 o'clock, and so I was sitting in the parking lot waiting, and I went to the front door. There was about 30 people in their 70s lined up. Every fucking one of them had a little ankle biter.
Yeah.
Looked like the fucking somebody let the home out, let everybody out the home. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I guess a small dog's easier to deal with when you're older.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd rather have a big ass dog that give me some kind of protection.
Yeah. If you have like an intruder, just say, sick 'em, sick 'em.
I mean, there's just as many dogs out there. If you walk through that front door, they'd fucking maul your ass.
I don't know. I think like the most protective dogs are the best breed of protective dogs would probably be Rottweilers, a Mastiff, Pit
Yeah, you
Bulls.
got to go with the more intelligent dogs like German Shepherds, Belgian Malamars. Those dogs are very protective, but they're
Yeah.
super intelligent too. Those are the really smart breeds.
What about what was that? I just thought of
Rottweilers are just more intimidating because they're fucking huge. Same
Yeah,
with
but I
Mastiffs.
mean, Rottweilers are pretty intelligent too, aren't they?
I mean, most dogs are intelligent. I would say, than all of them are intelligent in their own way, but there's certain breeds that are just far superior. And
Yeah,
that's why they're used by law enforcement, first responders, because of their superiority, whether it's their senses are better at smelling things, like, like hound dogs are used for search and rescue.
yeah,
A lot of cops use Belgian Malamars, or they use German Shepherds because of their intelligence. Their bite force is a lot stronger. Like, a Belgian Malamar or a German Shepherd actually have a stronger bite than a Pit Bull does, or even a Rottweiler. A lot of people think like the end all be all when it comes to biting somebody. That ain't the truth.
What about what's that?
Some breeds are just more well-rounded in all areas, though, so they make really good dogs for certain jobs.
Yeah.
Well, the little bull terrier is a small dog, but when it bites you, it gets jaw. It can't let go.
And that's true too. I mean, there's certain dogs that have that. But like I said, the bite force of like a Belgian Malamar is insanely strong. And that's why, like I said, and they're kind of well-rounded dogs. They have a really good body, like as far as their body's really built for, subduing somebody. But they also have a really high intelligence as far as dog breeds go. So they're
Yeah.
kind of a really well-rounded dog for that kind. That's why the military likes using those.
Yes, they use a lot of Dobermans as well.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, Doberman Pinschers. Yeah, those are pretty good dogs. I don't know. What was that?
Isn't that how you say it, Mark? Belgian Malamar?
Yeah.
Malamar?
Don wants to know if you're saying Malamar or Candy Bar.
Yeah, I know. He's a freaking English Nazi. He's the
Yeah,
fucking
Don-
American
Don,
version of Mark, always correcting everything.
The topic today is dogs again because my beagle Boone got out and I had to chase him around the neighborhood.
Mm.
And today is not a good day for that. Everything's turned to ice. It's snowy.
Yeah.
Mark always breaks down the English language for you, though. He'll be like,
Yeah.
he'll give you like the Latin version of it, what it actually means. Donald just like Malonese.
Malinese is a type of dog.
Yeah, but they're not called Belgian Malonese, are they?
Nah.
I'm almost positive I've always heard them called Belgian Malamars.
Here comes Don.
Give us some more insight.
It's Belgian. It's not going to be Malonese. It's Malinois.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Which is why you're probably calling it Malamar, because it sounds like it.
Yeah.
I don't think Malamar I always heard of as a candy bar.
I don't know. I've never seen the candy bar before, Malamar.
I've never seen it either.
Chocolate covered marshmallow, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know which one you're talking about now. It comes in a brown package, I think.
Okay. That is all.
Oh.
Bye. That is all.
Yeah, a lot of Belgian words echo the French, and they spell it with an OISE at the end, and it's a wa sound.
He didn't wait for my rebuttal. You're wrong, Donald. That's it.
His rebuttal.
It's like
Like
the
it's
French.
not
The French for a bird is oiseau, which
like
is spelled O-E-S-E-A-U-X.
Mark, those yellow things that are I keep looking at that. The yellow things, it looks like ears of corn in the back right there behind the seaweed.
Huh?
Like in your fish tank, it looks like ears of corn right there.
Oh, I know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
No, I think they just be like young leaves that haven't turned green yet. Either that or they're flowers, one or the other.
No, they look
No.
like stack of logs or something, or a rock
Oh,
formation.
there is.
You got in the back.
There is a stack of logs at the back.
Yeah,
it looks like-
I could see why TJ thought that, because when you kind of look at them real quick, they
Yeah,
do
they-
kind of look like ears of corn.
Yeah, they are.
Just stacks of ears of corn just chilling back there.
No, it's just like little tubes for the fish to hide in.
Yeah. Logs. But it looks like corn though.
I used to have a couple crabs in the bottom of my fish tank.
Oh, huh.
What,
They'd eat
real
all the
one?
fish. Yeah. They had them at the the pet store years ago when I got my fish tank. And they said they were good for eating like all the fish shit and stuff at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I had
Prawn,
a couple of them. They were real small, real tiny ones.
shrimps are better for that. What you would
Never
call
had any shrimp.
prawns, but yeah.
Yeah, I never had any of those. They didn't live very long though. I had them for about 6 months and then they just both kind of just died. So I don't know if it was something I did or if they just didn't have a long lifespan.
That's funny. That's funny.
Did you throw him a life jacket?
I know I had every once in a while they'd get up on the filter tube and they'd crawl up into the filter. I had to get them out of there a couple of times.
Oh, they went right into the filter?
Yeah, they fucking got up on the. Somehow they got up on. Oh, it was because I had a plant there, and they were crawling up the plant, and then they were grabbing onto the tube filter, the filter tube, and they were climbing up it, and they were getting inside the filter. And a couple times I had to get them out of there, so I ended up having to move that plant away. Once I moved it away, they didn't do it again. I just didn't think about it when I was putting the stuff in the tank. Like I said, they only lived about 6 months. I never got any more, but I don't know if that was just something I did, or if, like I said, if they would just don't have long lifespans. I'm not sure. They were freshwater.
Well, it's got to be hard
Yeah.
for them to swim when you put a hook in their mouth.
Ain't that, dude? There ain't no meat on those.
TJ says they're good for snacking.
Yeah, crabs are, yeah.
Dude, if
You
you're
can-
snacking on crabs, like legit crabs, not imitation crab meat, then you got money.
I don't know. Imitation crab meat's pretty good too.
Well,
The one
that's how
that-
TJ used to get all the dates when he was younger. He says, I got the crabs.
I got the crab.
I don't think that would get you.
Them crab sticks, they're just raw fish with crab flavouring on.
Yeah, store
Yeah,
bought crab meat, not too bad.
Imitation crab meat's not bad. You dip it and warm it up and dip it in some warm butter. Pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's like Mark said, it's just fish meat that they put crab flavor in it. Usually when you buy it over here, it comes in a little vacuum sealed like packaging. It's just little pieces.
I think Aldi sometimes sells crab meat imitation.
You can get it at Walmart anytime. They always have it.
Yeah.
I like buying one of those shrimp platters just every once in a while. Get one of those little small shrimp platters.
Oh
Snack
yeah,
on
with
some
the
shrimp.
with the sauce in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's just one of those plastic trays you can buy for like a party or something. It's got
Yeah.
the little thing of sauce in the middle.
Do they leave the tails on the shrimp or no?
No, the
They just-
shrimp cocktail platters, usually they're all deshelled and everything. And
They
deveined and all that.
well, they just leave the tails on it. You just peel them off.
Yeah,
Because, with the tails on it makes it easier for you to grab and mess with. You can dip it and that kind of stuff.
not all of them. There's some that don't have anything on them.
Yeah.
But it's already prepared shrimp, so you can just start snacking on it the minute you buy it. It's already cooked and everything. They've
Hanging
already-
with JD said the crabs jumped out of Justin's undies into the tank.
Yeah, I have never in my life have I had a STD.
Yeah, me neither. Thank
That's
God.
one thing I can say I've never had. Shit, if you want to get an STD in Florida, you just got to go to any of the 55 and older communities. They have the highest rate of STDs in Florida of any other age range.
A retirement home?
And 55 and older, no, because there's a lot of people that are widows or they're, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of single people that live in 55 and older communities. So they tend to sleep around a lot. No, that was I don't know if it's still if they still hold the record for that, but in Florida, it was 55 and older age range would always have the highest STD rate. I say I'm not sure if they still hold the record, but let's see. Now it's gone to 15 to 24 years old. For a long time, it used to be 55 and older. I said, if you ain't never seen that documentary about the villages, watch that. Pretty wild. Let's just say they have a lot of bowl parties in that place, apparently. Wonder if instead of putting your keys in the bowl, it's just everybody put your top false teeth in there. Whichever one you grab, that's who you're with.
That's funny. Put your false teeth in there.
There's the boondog right now.
He's like, oh.
He's had his game of chase for the day.
Yeah.
Everybody write their nurse's name on a piece of paper and fold it up and put it in there.
What are you talking about, like the little tray or whatever?
No, you know how they have those like swinger parties and everybody puts their keys in a bowl?
Oh yeah.
And they'll go, that was like the old thing they would say you would do, and then you'd go around and you would reach into the bowl and pull out a set of car keys, and that's who you were with.
Yeah. That's the person that you would take home or whatever.
Yeah, or taking the other room. I don't know how they fucking do it. I've never been to a swinger.
Well, if you put your car keys in there, how do you take her home?
Well, I guess that's the person.
I don't think it's really you take them home. I think it's just like one big old sex party in the house.
Put your false teeth in there instead of your car keys.
Now you get it.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Or you what TJ used to do is, you know, the condom packages, he used to have a sticker.
Yeah.
It says directions, call TJ.
Yeah, that's funny. That's pretty good. Oh, goodness. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's funny. Oh goodness. Here comes Ed.
Here comes Ed. Hello, Ed.
Going on?
How'd your doctor's appointment go?
Not too good, not too good. Oh well.
No, what they
Grumble, 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 grumble.
what they did?
Check.
They do a
What they-
scan.
Yeah, they did his X-rays and stuff. He wanted to give me a Arizona, Carazone,
Cortisone.
Cortisone, yeah, Cortisone, yeah. He wanted to give me right there, right then, and I was like, no, I'm gonna look into it before I stick anything in my knee.
Dude, I've always heard I've heard mixed reviews of cortisone. Like some people say, because it's one of those shots, I guess you can take what is about every 4 months you can get one.
Yeah. So and then I'll go back on the 8th of January if this pain doesn't go away, then I have a choice of doing that. And he said there was other one that costs $250. It's like a gel. It's supposed to lubricate your knees.
Oh, he wants
Yeah,
to inject them into your knees?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've heard a lot of people have had joint problems taking cortisone for long periods of time. So I don't know.
Yeah. So that's why I told him, I was like, I'm gonna look into it first before you stick that in me. And he's like, no, that's cool, that's cool.
And like Sarah's mom, she was getting cortisone shots where she had her shoulder surgery a few weeks ago. And hers, it wasn't doing a whole lot for her, but then I've heard other people say it worked really well for them.
Mm.
So it's kind of, I guess, hit or miss, and probably depending on how much pain you're actually in.
Yeah.
What did they end up doing to her to fix her shoulder? Or was
They
it her
took her
knee?
shoulder out and put a new one, Paul.
JD said you went to the doctor and got lubricant on your knees. You sure that was a doctor, Ed? Doctor at a truck stop.
It was the truck
JD.
stop doctor, right?
Fucking JD.
So what? It's like a gel you would rub on your knees.
For what?
You're saying, is it
No,
a
the
gel
second
they would
one-
inject it into?
Yeah,
you,
they
or-
inject it. They inject
okay.
it, and it's supposed to be like a jelly. It's supposed to absorb the
It's literally like a lubricant. Okay.
yeah. He said it's almost like a jello. It's supposed to impact that. What do you call that shit?
Can't use like icy hot? Will icy hot? Will that help?
Dude, icy hot works for small things like you pull a muscle or something. Ain't gonna help with like big issues like knee and
Yeah,
joint
so-
problems.
Hey, guys, where's that paper? Is it
And
downstairs?
if it does help, and if icy hot does help, it's like kind of like Oragel. It's very temporary. Relief.
The gel kind of takes the place of the cartilage because obviously his cartilage going. Yeah, it's supposed to compact like the bouncing.
Well, and if you're on that course, dude, you're probably at some point in the future, you're probably going to have to get a knee replacement. Probably.
Yeah.
Because usually that's the start of it, and then you'll deal with that for a couple of years, and then eventually they're going to say, yeah, you just need a whole new knee.
I know a buddy of mine that was working with us still works. He was taking those Corozones, and then he had to go get his knee replaced.
Yeah.
So
That's what I said. Usually at the stage you're at now is the start of eventually that's going to be the end result. So I
That's kind of funny how like
for that.
Well, now when they replace the knees, does that work? I mean, how long are you off your feet?
2 or 3 weeks. Yeah.
It's actually not that bad of a recovery as you would think it would be. I know a couple people have got knee replacements. My driver actually had one done. And he said they actually had him up doing like physical therapy a couple days after he got it done. Like he had to get up and walk a little bit each day.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't you just sat in the bed for 3 weeks. They actually make you get up and walk around.
They make you climb up a few stairs as well.
Yeah. He was telling me about his a couple weeks ago. He was talking about it, was telling me about it because he was.
Oh yeah, my buddy
talking
came
about-
back to work after 2 months. And I was like, man, that's too early.
Yeah. My ex had one done. She was back at work about 4 weeks later.
Oh, like I said yesterday, I almost cried. Oh, there's so much pain.
Because from what I've seen with people I know that have had this stuff done, usually you'll start off with the cortisol shots and all those. Then you might have a small surgery done, and if that doesn't help, which normally it doesn't seem to help, just seems to kind of put it off for a while. Then they'll end up getting like a knee replacement or a hip replacement or a shoulder or whatever it might be. Seems to be
JD.
the standard steps.
JD, he was a young guy with big hands.
Like, do you really got to put your fingers in there, Doc? It's just my knee.
He grabbed my leg like nobody else ever grabbed it, bro.
But
Hey, TJ, see the snow?
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's snowing here too, Paul, a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's
if your
kinda-
doctors are anything like down here, they're not going to give you pain meds for that because they're going to. Yeah, especially these days, like down here in Florida, they're really strict on pain medication. Like you have to
It's
meet
not-
a certain criteria before they'll even attempt to write you pain medication anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how like certain words have like that have silent letters like knee and knife, like knee,
Hold on, I'll go
knife,
grab the paper.
knee, knife.
There we go with TJ's. He's been thinking about that all day. Finally got a chance to mention it because somebody mentioned me.
Yeah, they should take out the K in both those words. Just put NEE and NIFE and not like use the K.
Yeah, I never understood that about silent letters either. I'm like, does it really need to be in there?
Yeah, I know. It's like what? I think it should just be spelled with an N. NIFE and NEE, knee, knife.
That's going to get Donald in here. Well, listen here, dumbasses. This is why.
That's funny. What are other words that have silent letters in them?
I mean, all
Okay,
you can
Dave.
really.
Okay, the injections are three of them. There's that one I said,
The
the first
cortisol.
one, cortisol, and then the other one is DURO, and then separate LANE or NVISC.
I don't know, dude. Medication names are such.
Yeah,
pain in the
yeah.
ass to
Yeah.
pronounce.
Yeah, it's like, how do you pronounce this medication?
So I gotta phone my insurance and see if they cover it.
I thought you guys just like have coverage on everything.
No, not everything, bro.
The only thing I've noticed that pretty much seems to be the same across the board everywhere, even places that have universal health care like you guys have, is dental. Seems to be expensive and out of pocket everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Seems like that's the one industry that's been shielded from universal health care.
Back in a sec. Go on,
Because I'll
Green.
tell you what, dental work is fucking expensive. Every word has silent letters if you have hearing loss.
Yeah, man, that's what he said, man. So
God, yeah, I can't. That's
pretty
like my
funny.
driver, dude. Every other sentence, he's like, "Huh? What'd you say?" Like, fuck, man.
That's funny.
It sucks
Huh?
when you talk to somebody
That's
that's
pretty
got bad
good.
hearing.
Huh?
What?
Hey,
Now, Mark, since your eyesight has kind of gone to shit over the years, have you
Mark is out
noticed
there. He said
any?
he'd be right back. Oh, he's back.
Oh, I don't know if he's listening or not.
uh,
Can you hear us, Mark? No, he's on the phone.
Well, he gave the
Looks like
signal
he's-
with his eyes. I think yes, that's a yes.
No, when he's talking, because when he can take a phone call while he's on here, you can tell when he's talking. He's definitely talking to somebody.
TJ, there's always
There's
room for
always
ice
room
cream.
for ice cream, yeah.
That ain't ice cream. That's just fucking whipped cream. You really got to be that dramatic when he's shoveled in your mouth.
That's funny.
Now, I'm just curious if Mark has noticed any of his other sense of heightened because of that. Because that's what they say, you lose one and it can heighten the other ones.
Why he has eye problems?
Oh yeah, Mark's got really bad eye problems. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why he had to retire really early. 'Cause Mark
Oh.
retired when he was in his, I think, his 50s,
Oh shit, eh?
early 50s, maybe.
Mark,
Yeah,
did you make a statement not too long ago that you were going to go get some
on the phone.
eye surgery done?
No, he's on the phone. He's
Oh,
talking
okay.
to somebody. Right? You back, Mark?
Yeah.
No, I was going to ask you, since your eyesight has kind of like gone to shit over the years, have you noticed any of your other stuff got better, like your hearing or anything?
Yeah, I think your hearing does tend to get a little bit better. But I have a problem with one of my ears anyway. It gets tinnitus in it, and it's got some form of thing in it that makes me balance go a little bit. Labyrinthitis in the inner ear. Whatever that
That's
is.
good. You got really good smell then, like a fucking basset hound. Smells neighbors 10 or 4 houses down.
Regularly.
When I was younger, I used to have a basset hound when I was younger. It was a pretty cool dog. His name was Otis.
Sounds like a basset hound name.
Yeah.
Otis.
Otis the basset hound.
Otis. Hey, Otis.
Yeah, Otis. Yeah.
I suppose it makes a change from Bertie. I don't know whether you understand the relevance of Bertie Bassett.
Of what?
Bertie Bassett.
No.
Right. There is a toffee called Licorice All Sorts, where it's like slices of black licorice with candy in between and stuff like that. And they used to have basically a licorice all sort toffee made up man. So it was made up of all different toffees. And he was called Bertie Bassett because Bassett's were the one that made licorice all sorts.
That was the name of the company?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You better find it on the internet.
Oh, I got that the people from Louis got back with me when I made those suggestions. And they actually said that was a really good idea about either coming up with a controller for him or being able to use a second phone. They said they were going to look into doing that.
Did they give you any money?
Nah.
Yeah.
Tell them I'll be willing to try out the first controller if they send it to me. As they really should just design a remote control, like a Xbox style controller for 'em.
Yeah.
Did you get yours yet, Paul?
No,
No, it's still in Detroit, he said.
No, you use GBT on it. But can you imagine what it would be like if you put Grok on it?
Oh God, that'd be amazing.
Mel Devil.
I'd swear
Well,
that you'd have fucking big arguments with it.
Well, I've been finding gestures that they don't have in the gesture list either. Like you put up your middle finger and he shoots his little virtual gun at you, gets pissed off. But that's not in the list of gestures in the booklet or in his programming. When you go into the menu to look at the different options he has, it doesn't show that in there.
Try Moon him. See what he does.
But yeah, that's exactly what the guy said, or whoever messaged me back. They said that is actually a very good idea. He said, I'm going to talk to the developers about it and we'll look into seeing if we can do something in the future like that. So, I was really surprised I got a personal response like that, you know. I was figuring to get like some kind of like automated response, but you could tell somebody actually wrote that out and took the time to write that.
It was probably Louis.
There's just another Louis robot answering me. Apparently you can have two of them that interact with each other, but and they have like interaction stuff they'll do with each other, but
does Louis have two different models?
there's a white and a black one, but they're no different, just the color. There's no difference in them though, what they can do.
You had one of
White
each.
one was-
You have racial arguments.
Yeah, there's no difference between the actual bodies themselves, like, and the one of them does. The white one's the newest one that came out recently. But like I said, it's the same menu, same options, everything. They just put them in a different color.
I don't know what's up with my cat today. She's not come down yet. She's still upstairs. Yeah. Usually come down and had something to eat and gone out by now.
Shelby wanted me to remind you.
To go to Costa. No, Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Fucking Donald.
Yeah.
Damn, if it wasn't for the what is it called in your ear?
Tendinitis or whatever.
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. He said he would have been the Daredevil instead. We get the Smell Devil.
Yeah.
The name for ringing in your ears.
Is that what tinnitus is? Ringing in
I
the
know what
ear?
it is. I just can't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, you get like you'll just hear a constant ringing in your ears.
Doesn't sound like ringing. It sounds like the whistling.
The wind is whistling.
Yeah.
Nice work. Brilliant. That's right. Well, one big family.
This Moblond is definitely different. It's a lot faster paced than most of the other ones.
Boone, stop.
He got pissed off. I was poking his screen. And he looks at me, he goes, "Digital, stop poking me."
It's just this metal thing down the tracks. Oh, you had a metal thing down the tracks.
Oh, look at Mark Fishes. Look, there's Mimo.
So what did Shelby want reminding of? To go to Starbucks and get her some coffee.
No. No. She's remind me not to forget to drive her later to go get her freaking nails done.
Tell her you can't. Your knee's knackered.
Yeah, that's
Your knees are knackered.
There's another word with a silent K.
What is it?
Knackered.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like it.
Or knock or whatever. Knock on the door.
What?
Or not. Like there's a knot, KNOT, like
the knot.
Did you read what Dodd put?
Sounds like a few seconds after your mouth popped at your mom. Your dad, yeah, that too. Yeah.
Remember that ringing in your ears you got when you mouthed off to your dad?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
No, I still like that shit Dre said the other day about playing the astronaut game.
Playing the what?
Astronaut game with his kids. He said you're going to feel what it's like to lose the sense of gravity.
No. When you get knocked off the floor or whatever.
Yeah. That's what he used to tell his kids. We'll play the astronaut game. You want to keep mouthing off.
Play the astronaut game.
Say what?
That's funny. Say what?
Say what?
Yeah, and the guy told me too when he emailed me back. He said that they're going to be pumping out major updates about every 3 to 4 months for him. So.
With Louis.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did Paul get his already, Justin, or no?
Do I?
Did Paul get his?
No.
No, it's still floating.
No, it's in Detroit somewhere.
Or Detroit, I mean.
Last time you checked it.
Yeah, it's close enough to Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looks worse than that. I think it looks dead.
Curious to see how many kids show up next Friday for school. Told my driver, I said, it's going to be like every other fucking early release. Every kid that at the beginning of the route will be there. Every kid in the middle of the route will not be there. And then the last 2 stops will decide to show up. So we'll have to go all the way the fuck out there to drop them 2 off just to come back. That's the way it always is, dude. The last like 3 or 4 kids will always show up. And then everybody else in the middle will be gone.
We might consider the possibility.
Oh, dude, I went the fuck off on my first route yesterday. I put them all in assigned seats and I said, "You're get on the bus, you're to look forward, you're not to say anything. I don't want to hear a peep out of you until you get to your stop." I said, "Any of you break the rules," I said, "you're just gonna start getting kicked off the bus in the afternoon." I said, "I don't need to
Are-
write
are
you a
the-
referral to kick you off the bus."
What are the kids starting to act up now?
Yeah, dude, my first route used to be so quiet last year. And then all of a sudden we got a handful of new students and it's just gotten really rowdy. So I put them all in their own seats yesterday. I said, "You're not to move. Don't say anything. I don't want to see you turn around talking. I don't want to hear a peep out of you." I said, "You either on your phone." I said, "You better have headphones in. I don't want to hear it." Because legally, by federal law, we have to
Because
pick them up.
it's distracting to the driver.
No. Federal law says we have to pick them up in the morning. We cannot leave them at the bus stop. But I can leave them at the school all day long. So I told them, I said, "So this goes for in the morning too." I said, "And if you act up that morning," I said, "you will be off the bus that afternoon." I said, "You will be turned away as soon as you come to the bus, and you'll tell your parents to come pick you up." And they were silent the whole way home. Didn't say a fucking word. And I was getting so pissed off at that bus.
I thought when you were talking about like having their phones and having the earbuds.
No, they can be on. So the rules with the phones is they can be on their phones. They're not to be allowed on the phone talk. They can be on their phones, but if they have any sound, they have to have headphones in. If they don't have headphones, the sound volume has to be turned all the way down.
The sound can be like just like I was talking about, can be distracting for like the
Well,
driver.
and it's not only that. Well, it's not only that it could be distracting, but it's to take in. You got to think of the other kids too, the ones that want to sit there quietly. But some of them don't ever say anything. They just want to sit there and either do their homework or some of them just want to go to sleep and sleep until they get to their bus stop.
Yeah.
So it's not fair to those kids to have to listen to their fucking phones going off.
Yeah, because it's too early in the morning to be making all that noise or whatever. Like you're just getting up, like fuck, I don't want to be hearing all this shit in this early in the morning.
So yeah, we had a little come to Jesus. I said, y'all are gonna get on this bus and shut up. I said, I don't want to hear a damn word out of anybody's mouth.
Say what?
I didn't have anything for breakfast this morning. I'm pissed off. Y'all shut up.
No, this was in the afternoon time.
So how far from the school is the furthest kid you have to pick up?
On our first route, probably about 10 miles. Our second route, probably about 23, 25 miles, somewhere in there.
But don't like all, because I remember when I was in high school, all the buses would come and like we have like all these buses that would come and everybody gets on their assigned bus or whatever. Like, don't they do it like that?
Like that. But I assigned them seats yesterday.
Right.
So they have to sit in a specific seat by themselves.
Because you were talking about like all these routes, like would you stop at like different schools?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Kids?
So what I do is we run, because schools get out at different times. We run one route, and then when we're done with that, we head straight to the other school, pick up those students, and then we run that route.
Oh, okay.
Because one school gets out at 1:30 or 2:00, and the other school gets out at 3:30.
Oh, I thought they just had like one route, because like I was saying, when I was at school, like when we would get out of school, all the buses would already be there. Like,
yeah, but you don't know that because you're not riding with the bus driver the whole day, so you would have never known that.
Oh, gotcha.
But most buses always do multiple routes. You just as a student won't know that because you only see the part that you're on. Once you're off the bus, they go and do other shit after that, you know.
Oh, gotcha.
Because the high schools, elementary, and middle school all get out at different times. So
yeah.
Most buses will have 2 to 3 routes in the morning and in the evening.
No, I thought they only had like their one stop at the one school.
But I'm guaranteed 8.5 hours a day. I get 2.5 hours of overtime a week. And that's whether I work it or not. I'm guaranteed 8.5 hours a day.
It's always quiet. There's quiet, and there's
And my insurance is free. I don't have to pay for my insurance either.
Keep yourself warm, Travis.
And we have 3 county clinics you can go to too that are also free. They're kind of like urgent cares that are run by the county. And those are all free to county employees and some city employees, depending on what city it is. They might have a contract with them.
There's just this one patch on his abdomen, about the size of a complimentary calendar.
Nice.
Looks like Paul's like trying to edit something or whatever.
I mean, the pay's not the best, but the benefits are really good.
Oh, as long as you're happy doing it, that's
Because
Good
right
counts.
now I'm only making about 1,000 a week, so
So his arm comes whistling round.
well before taxes. After taxes, about 900 and something.
Give you the slap. It will turn round. Well, you've been getting your old back ever since. He gives you good. Sorry.
Sarah's company's really good to work for, man. She gets raises she gets like a 25, 50 cent raise about every 6, 8 months.
Oh damn.
Oh, you gave the doctor your reading glasses.
Say
The
what?
medical field is where it's at, man. If you can get your foot in the medical field or just become like a nurse or something, man, that's a good industry to get into.
Man, I couldn't see TJ as a nurse.
So,
Yeah, you gotta be on your feet a lot when you're a nurse.
yeah.
Especially if you work in a hospital, man. They'll run you ragged in a fucking hospital. Dude, nurses in hospitals get a lot of overtime. If you're okay with working shit tons of overtime and getting paid pretty well, that's the place to be at, is any hospital, emergency room. That shit'll keep you busy, man. Those nurses are on the fucking go all the time when they're working there.
Yeah. I can.
Huh?
When I was in the hospital, when I was recovering from my injuries, like I had nurses and whatever coming in left and right. It's like, man, it must be crazy working at a hospital.
Well, most nurses will cover about anywhere between 6 to 10 patients. So that's
Yeah.
rooms that they'll have. Now, when Sarah got her thyroid taken out, she got put in it was kind of like ICU, but it wasn't. It was kind of like an ICU recovery.
Oh
And
yeah.
so you get one-on-one, you get your very own nurse. They have one nurse per room. At most, they'll cover 2 rooms, and that's it. So you get a little bit more care. So the doctor had her put in there after her surgery because he just wanted to keep a better eye on her. I think her surgery came out to like 60 grand or something like that. Her insurance paid.
Damn.
Shit.
It was like
That's
60 or
crazy.
70,000.
Shit.
She didn't have to pay nothing though. They covered all of it. So
Well, that's pretty good.
it's kind of funny though. You wouldn't think that being an employee of a major hospital chain, you wouldn't think that you would even need to have insurance. You think they would just cover employees, but you still got to get insurance. That's one good thing. I'm glad I don't have to pay for my insurance because that saves me a lot of money. Because insurance can cost you anywhere between, 80 to a couple $100 a month, depending on the company you're working for. How good their insurance plan is. Like the one girl I got a job, she's in the process of becoming an attendant right now. She was working for Wawa, and she's going to take $1 or so in a pay cut by coming over to us. But what she's going to save, what she was spending on insurance, she said it was about $160 a week in insurance through
Oh,
Wawa.
wow.
So she's going to save, she might take $1 or so cut, but in the long run, she's going to save a lot more money. So she's like, I'm fine with that. She goes, I don't care if I'm taking a couple dollars, like a $1 or $2 pay cut. She's like, but because of what I'm spending in insurance. Because the great thing is the day you get hired, you can go right to the clinics if you want. You don't have to wait like a certain period of time. You can just go right there and start getting treated.
Ooh.
That's one thing you don't have to wait to be appointed to get. So.
He's trying to play like me. That's my style. He's copying there. Copy illegal, isn't it? I'll tell you what, for the next committee meeting.
So what are you going to do, Ed? You just going to do some of your own research or just ask around people who have had those shots and see what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask and look in the internet and see what they say. And then take it from there.
When do you have to go back, like, to make that decision?
On January the 8th.
Okay.
So
Not
still
too
got a
long
couple
then.
to think about.
About 2-3 weeks.
So
About a month. Roughly.
well, we'll see. Because I don't want to start putting shit in there that in the long run it's gonna cause me more problems, you know what I mean?
And the bad thing too, though, is even as much research as you do, everybody's body's gonna react differently.
Yeah, that's
so
true too. Yeah,
It's kind of hard.
I
to
just
make
don't
that-
like needles.
You better get used to that, bro. You're getting older.
Yeah.
The older you get, the more needles are gonna get stuck in you. I don't like needles either. Like whenever they do an IV or something, I look away. I just look away.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
fucking
I
do it.
hate that.
I couldn't care less.
Is that and blood? If I see blood, man, I'll pass out.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, I can. Doesn't even have to be mine. I'll just go. My stomach just starts flipping. I'll be like,
Yeah, see, I don't get that bothered by it. Like needles don't bother me that much. It's just I just don't
and looking at
like
needle,
the
I
initial
just start
prick
shaking. My
from
body
it.
just starts shaking.
That must make it a bit tricky when you're watching murder films.
Yeah, do you get like queasy when you actually see blood on TV?
No, it doesn't. No.
Yeah, that never
Because
bothers
I know
me.
that
Yeah.
shit,
Like,
I know that shit is all ketchup. But I'm
like,
talking
do
about-
you ever have those blood buses that come and you give blood for like whatever, or they take blood from you?
You
or
know
whatever?
he ain't doing that shit.
No,
Yeah.
bro, you won't see me at the donating blood at the clinic.
I used to do that, but they stopped doing it. They stopped letting me do it when I became diabetic. He's like, oh, we can do it and then inject you with the thing. And I was like, no, can I have some time to think about it?
Hold on.
Work, but I think there's only a certain amount of times they can actually do it. Once they've reached that limit, then it's not going to be effective anymore, and that's
Yeah.
that's when it's surgery.
professionals have questioned back to us because but here's how you can help.
So when I get off here, I'm gonna phone my insurance and see if they cover. If they cover, then I'll probably get the gel.
I said it goes straight for a new knee.
Santa sent me a letter in Braille. He even told me I was the nicest. Thanks to Arnav and Santa, I've got a match for Christmas too.
Yeah, a month off work at least.
Hey,
Yeah.
Paul, check the chat.
Plus it'd be easier to walk on next time.
I must take my medicine at 11:30 a.m. today.
Did you read that, Paul?
Yeah, I have no problem
Okay.
with going ahead and using my drone footage.
Actually, when you're done with that, drop a link in the chat next time. Well, Paul's live every day, so you can drop
Every
a link
day,
in the
9 and 5.
Eastern, 9 a.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Who is that guy anyway that said that?
Well, you must be on a ship.
Yeah, when you do your get your social media post done, drop a link in Paul's chat for it next time. You're gonna have to give him a wrench in order to do that, though. That's up to you.
Paul has real problems reading his email. He never looked at it.
I don't do email very well.
Yeah. And, oh, he reads them. He just clicks on the wrong ones. Well, a lot of the shipping companies use your footage every once in a while.
Yeah,
anyway,
they
don't
do. Which company are you with there, Nolan? I think that's Steve Nolan, but I don't know. No.
Yeah, his channel name is ST Nolan.
Well, I know that. I was just wondering if that's because Paul maybe knew him or something. That's how he came up with Steve.
Okay.
Mm.
I subscribe to his channel.
Check his channel.
This channel has no content.
Yeah, it doesn't show any
Yeah, he's
subscribers.
probably just a watcher.
Probably just hidden. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been on since 2013, so he's just a watcher.
He's a watcher. He knows what you're doing. He knows when you're asleep.
Probably more.
So
He's
you think
probably
the ST stands for Santa?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Saint Nolan. Yeah.
He's probably on like Facebook or something. He probably does a different social media platform.
You said he'd be on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Nah.
Yeah, that's how I figured. Probably a Facebook group or something.
Not a problem. I let everybody share whatever they'd like. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me.
Which ship is it you're on?
Yeah, which ship are you interested in, Nolan?
Well, it's Santa Nolan.
Oh, Santa Nolan.
He knows what you're doing every day.
He knows when you've been bad or good.
Well, find out if he has a Facebook group for ships. You could probably get into it. Well, no, you can't get on Facebook anymore.
No, I don't. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. I remember, TJ, did I have just some ice cream?
Yeah, you just had some ice cream. Yeah.
Gone.
He had some whipped cream. He had some ice cream with his whipped cream.
Yeah, some ice cream with his whipped cream.
Peanut butter and ice cream.
I had a jerk chicken split.
Oh,
what?
that's
Jerk chicken split? What's that?
Yeah. Well,
it's a,
It's
the
exactly
chicken
what
where
he
he,
said it
where he
is.
splits in half.
no, it's like it's a sandwich, but instead of using bread, it's a Caribbean thing. They use one of the fried dumplings and cut it in half and make the sandwich out of that.
Oh shit, that sounds pretty good.
It's when you cook a chicken doing the splits.
Mm.
DJ, I want you to try and do that tonight, okay?
I'm trying to do a split. Yeah, count on it.
Hey, TJ,
Buddy.
snowing pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, you little chunky boy, aren't you?
What? What do you want? What do
Come on,
you
Ducky
want?
Doug.
No, you're not escaping again. No.
Yeah, Doug's gotten heavy, Ed, the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's growing. That's what I mean. Like they grow
No,
fast.
you can't go. You
my
can't
little
go
buddy.
because you don't come back.
I love him, dude. He's such a cool little pet.
Do you weigh him at all?
We're not going to play a
No,
game
I
of
do.
tag. No.
I probably couldn't keep him still long enough to weigh him, Mark.
No,
He's
no,
very
Booner.
adventurous.
No, we're not playing tag.
Uh,
You be a good boy. Are you a good boy? What do you mean ask TJ that? TJ doesn't know if you're a good boy or not.
uh,
Hey, Justin, that plane that fell on the road, was that close to you or no?
What plane?
In Florida, some plane landed on
Did
the highway.
it crash
top
on the
of a
road or
park.
landed on the road?
Landed,
I haven't
crashed,
even
whatever.
heard nothing about it, so I'm not sure.
When was that, Dad?
I was on the news this morning, so it must have happened yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I hadn't heard about it.
Well, the reason Ed's asking is because he knows you like to fly.
You like to fly.
I was just wondering whether it was on Justin's bus route.
Yeah, what the hell would you do anyway, Justin? All of a sudden, if you looked up in the bus and there's a plane coming right at you.
Nothing.
I don't
You're
fucking.
just
What am I supposed to do? I ain't driving the bus. Sit there and hold on to my ass and hope it don't hit us.
I mean, would you open the back door and start running out or what?
Yeah.
hurry, kids, hurry! It's coming.
They put the stop signs out.
No big deal.
Yeah, tell the plane to stop.
Yeah.
All right. You can go on the desk.
I had this killing me.
A little wild, man.
who's that, Bo?
No, I'm Doug. He's sitting on my desk.
Oh.
Keeps leaping onto me and then leaping back onto the desk. They like to explore, man. They're very curious animals. What? What you looking at? What you side-eyeing me for, man? Come here. Now be careful, because last time you leaped off the damn desk.
If you put him somewhere high, will he like jump off, like leap off or whatever?
He likes to leap.
Mm.
He loves running all over the bed, too. Put him on the
No.
bed, he takes off running all over the bed, and he tries to climb up the headboard. I said they're very, very curious animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
What's up, Warren?
Hi, Warren.
They like to explore their surroundings.
Warren, what's up? Because I don't
Come on,
have to be
Warren.
in, I don't have to be until later, like at 2. So I have a lot of time to kill.
Careful, buddy. Careful. Yeah, don't go near the edge again. did the other day.
Mm.
Yeah, you good boy, aren't you? No, you stay away from him, Miss Kitty. You bad kitty.
Does your cat like Doug?
Miss Kitty's really not
No,
a violent
tasted
cat,
it yet.
so she probably wouldn't do anything to him, but the other cat probably would.
Should I buy the new drone for Christmas? Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, do it, Warren. Just pull the trigger, man. Pull it. Why
Yeah.
not?
Meanwhile, I bought two and sent one to Canada too, right?
Now, Miss Kitty more or less would probably try to clean them. That's what she does with all the animals. She treats them like they're her babies. Like she likes to come up to Tyson and she'll lay on Tyson and sit there and clean him.
La 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 ba boo ba doo.
Like I said, I don't really try to put Doug in situations where he's going to be stressed from the other animal trying to fuck with him, you know? So when I bring him out, I usually put all the animals outside. If there's any animals in the bedroom, I'll put them out. Especially the size he is. Once he's like full grown, it won't be as much of a worry.
All right, good luck at the appointment, Warren.
Yep.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna jump off here and get some stuff ready for work and all that stuff.
Okay, TJ, have yourself a good one. Don't work too hard.
Yep.
All right. Later, guys.
See you, Teach.
Wonder where Warren's going for the doctor for. Hopefully not a slip and fall. It seems like everybody's slipping and falling lately.
Didn't he say the other day he was going to my surgery soon?
I don't remember him saying that myself, but
Somebody did.
don't you go over there.
Well, the snow is coming
No.
down now.
Don't you do it. Buddy. No. No. There you go.
Who are you talking to?
boy.
TJ?
No, TJ left.
He's talking to Doug.
There you go in there, buddy. There you go. You eat all your worms?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gotten
Doug.
yeah, he's gotten quite the appetite lately, I'll tell you that.
That Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that TJ did eat all his worms.
You gotta remember too, he was getting used to his new house too, right? That's why he wasn't eating that much, TJ. I mean, Justin.
Oh yeah, plus he's been going through a little bit of a growth spurt too.
Now that he feels comfortable, he'll just munch away.
There you go, buddy. He loves those super worms, man. Those are mealworms. He loves both of those. I know he takes man-sized shits, though. I'll tell you that. And they don't pee like a normal animal. Like Ed knows this, but it comes out as like a white rocky powder,
Yeah, yeah.
kind of like in a rock form, the way their body does water. But it comes out dry. No, he's a spoiled little lizard, I'll tell you that.
That's good. It's too bad you don't know if he's a male or female.
Well, I was told by the pet store that they only sell the males.
Oh, okay.
That's what they told me. So now they can, because the girl told me they said they can get a female for you if you request it. Like if you're wanting to do breeding yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
But she said generally they only keep males. I went in the pet store last week with Aubrey and we were looking at, dude, the baby ones were so tiny. Little tiny guys.
Yeah.
Because they just
So
got
what
rid
you
of all the other ones.
What you need to do is get a female and start breeding, huh?
No, I don't want a bunch of them.
Well, you could probably sell them or give them away.
Oh, they breed fast.
No, yeah, but you got to be in a lot of states. If you're going to breed animals like that, you got to have a special license and all that. I'm not doing all that.
Plus, you have to have an incubator.
Do you
Yeah,
have
that's a whole
you have
different setup.
separate from the adults, so they get it?
They
I
will
have
get
no idea.
so the adults will eat the babies.
What was that? What was that?
I
Mark?
said to keep the infants separate from the adults, so they get it.
Yeah, what you do is when they lay the eggs, when she's all done laying the eggs on the dirt or whatever he has, they make a cave, like a hole. They dig a hole, and she lays there and she lays her eggs. And then after that, you grab your eggs, you bring it to a flashlight, and you look at the inside the egg. If you see the embryo, you put an X, and then you get a container with these special rocks, and you lay them with the X up. It's for 28 days inside the incubator.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
not
they
doing all
hatch.
that.
And then they hatch. You got to have the right temperature in the incubator too.
Yeah, that's like a whole different setup. I'm not doing all that.
And then after they hatch, yeah, you just put them in the tank.
Yeah, but will the adults eat the young?
Yeah, you can't put those. No, you can't put them.
Yeah, I didn't
They have
think
to
so.
be separate. And then once they reach a certain length, and then you can put them together. Like I said, I had lots.
Yeah, I said I'm not trying to do all that. That's a whole major setup I don't want to do. I'm happy with just having the one.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice if you could have two of them together. Like if you were able to have two males together, it would be cool to have two of them. Fortunately, they're
Well, can't you get a female one that's neutered, spayed?
I don't know. Fucking clue.
I don't think they do that for dragons. I don't know. It's easy to find out if yours is a male or female. Just flip them upside down, lift up the tail. If there's a slit, it's a female. If you see two little balls in the middle of the tail on the bottom, it's a male.
That's what he has.
He has two balls?
Yeah, well, like two humps around his tail.
Yeah, two humps.
They
Yeah,
look
so
like-
it's a male. So it's a male. Dude, they're funny when they're mating.
Okay.
Just all the videos I've seen of them, they're just very funny animals. Like the type of individual personalities they each get.
Oh, well, there's videos on YouTube there. People have them as babies. When they're
Like the one girl that I watch The name of hers is, his name is Chuck. And she's got a pretty big channel on YouTube. And she was the one, he came up off of his, he had like a little pillow next to the window that he could sit in and bask in the sun. And he got off the pillow, come over and try to steal her food off her plate while she was eating. And she said, you go back over to your pillow. And he stops and he looks at her and he goes back over to his pillow, turns around, looks at her, starts bobbing his head at her. So it's like he understood what she was saying. I mean,
Oh yeah, if you spend enough time with them, yeah.
it seems like they have, like I said, they seem very similar to dogs the way they act.
What
And
you
the
mean?
more you and the more you pick them up and pet them and stuff, the more calm they become, right?
You mean you can't let them out when the postman's around?
No, there's people actually no. There's actually people that buy harnesses for them and take them for walks. Like
Oh
in
yeah,
the-
yeah. There's tons of different ones on sale on Amazon you can buy. Here, I'll show them to you.
Yeah, they put them on a leash.
Yeah, see, they got, I mean, there's a huge selection on YouTube. You can get custom ones. Like, that's a really nice one there.
Yeah,
You get them with like bat wings, all kinds of shit.
yeah,
Emotional support dragon. They got
yeah.
real nice, like leather looking ones. They got little carrying pouches.
Yeah, can you get a fluorescent yellow one with a white metal harness, metal handle?
Oh, they
Use
got
it-
one that says security on it.
Use it as a guide dog.
NCIS New Orleans Street now.
Yeah, I got some. See, I don't know if I'd get a Velcro one, but definitely one with I'd want one with a latch or one of these kind that loops
Yeah,
around them.
yeah.
I just don't trust the Velcro would hold them if they decided to go wild for a second, you know. I'd get something like this one here.
Like mine, I used to sit outside and put them on my shoulder. You never moved. But you got to spend time with them too, like so they get used to it.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get him one of those once he gets bigger. Oh yeah, I've seen videos of people walking them down the road like a dog.
Oh yeah.
Walking them down the sidewalk.
Did anybody see that? Did anybody see that video that Ken Herron put out?
What
I'm not a
video?
big fan of his, but he got one of those a new kind of drone that flaps its wings and flies
Oh, those aren't new. It's the ones that look like birds. Those have been
like a
around for
bird.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, those have been around for a while. Did he ever address his channel getting hacked again?
No, not that I know.
Let's see. Let's go to his. Yeah, I don't see anything addressing that.
The only reason I want to go into that club is to make a telephone call. Because I promised Raquel that I would phone her as soon as we wrong. And what's wrong with the public call box over there? Well, you can't get a drink there, can you?
Well, guys, what do you think?
I'll tell you what, why don't we bring it with
We're down to 6 people watching.
Do what you want. It's your channel.
Well, we'll be back again at 5 o'clock. You going to be around, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, I won't be on super late because still got to work tomorrow.
Okay. Well, look for us at 5 o'clock. Okay.
All right.
Okay, everybody. Hey, Ed, take care. We'll see
Yeah,
you
you
at
too.
5. Mark,
Yeah.
we'll see you at 5.
Bye,
Everybody
everybody.
have a great evening.